All right, guys. So this got overshadowed by the horrific assassination of Charlie Kirk yesterday, but this is also something horrific that needs to be said. Guys, this happened around the same time that Charlie Kirk was shot. So, Colorado high school shooting update. 2 teens hurt. Officials identify the shooter. 2 teens are in critical condition after another teenager who has since died is suspected of opening fire in a Colorado high school. According to authorities, the suspected shooter has been identified as Desmond Hawley, said Jackie Kelly, a spokesperson for the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, during a Thursday, September 11th news briefing. On Wednesday, September 10th at 12:24 p.m., while students were at lunch, the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office received the first reports of the school shooting at Evergreen High School, located about 30 miles southwest of Denver, where the shooter, armed with a handgun, fired shots inside and outside of the school. The male student who opened fire died from self-inflicted injuries, the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office stated in a post on X. It didn't appear that officers fired any rounds, Kelly said. Following a brief lockdown, the high school, which serves approximately 900 students, was declared safe by law enforcement. Who was the suspected shooter? The suspected shooter was identified as Desmond Hawley, a 16-year-old student who attended the high school, according to the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Quote, he was radicalized by extremist networks, Kelly said at a news briefing September 11th. Who are the victims? The identities of the victims have not been released, but they were also students at the high school. The victims and the shooter were all taken to St. Anthony Hospital in Lakewood, Colorado, according to PBS and the Denver Post. One of the victims had critical injuries, and the other had non-life-threatening injuries. Dr. Brian Blackwood, head of trauma at Common Spirit St. Anthony Hospital. So it appears, as of the information available right now, that the only person that died was the piece of shit that tried to carry this out. I just wish it wasn't self-inflicted. The suspected shooter used a handgun during the shooting and kept having to reload it, Kelly said. He would fire, reload, fire, reload, fire, reload. This went on, and as he did that, he tried to find new targets. Well, thank God he wasn't a good shot. Students sheltered in classrooms from the shooter. The shooter was kept from shooting more students after the school went into lockdown. Kelly said, while many students ran from the school's campus, students who stayed behind hunkered down in the classrooms. Quote, he came up against a roadblock on many of those classroom doors, so he couldn't get to those kids. Good. Good on you guys. I know it's terrible that this is the world that we live in nowadays, but people need to be ready and prepared for situations like this, just anywhere in public. If you need to learn anything in this past week, is learning situational awareness and being prepared for anything. Being prepared for anything. You never know when someone is going to have their cap pop, and you want to be prepared for it. You want to be prepared. You want to protect yourself and those around you. So good on all of these students for defending themselves and each other. What led to the shooting? Well, the motive for the shooting is still unknown, though the sheriff's office, as we read earlier, said that it was politically motivated and he was radicalized. So I don't know what political denomination this guy is. I'm not going to make any assumption to that unless we get confirmation. But Kelly said the sheriff's office is still investigating the shooting. Officials are investigating the suspected shooter's motives. It is unknown whether the shooter knew the victims of the shooting, according to the Denver Post. Evergreen High School has canceled classes and will not be in session on Thursday, September 11th, nor will they be back Friday. According to a news release posted by the school, it is not known when the school will be back in session as it remains closed while the investigation continues. The school would also like to repair broken windows and lockers with bullets shot through them before it resumes classes. So I wonder if because he kept having to reload, I wonder if he was just firing random rounds into windows and stuff. Wasn't even looking for targets. It's kind of what it sounds like. But that's just speculation. The school has listed different resources and supports for those impacted by the shooting and that people can receive, and will release more information on resources available soon. Lawmakers are reacting. Evergreen High School, located near Columbine High, and the shooting did occur the same day as the Charlie Kirk assassination. This is from Fox News. 3 teenagers remain in critical condition after Colorado high school shooting incident. FBI Director Kash Patel confirmed agents were on scene supporting local authorities in Evergreen. Shooting at the high school in Denver suburbs has left 3 teenagers hospitalized in critical condition, including the suspected shooter, authorities said. So I guess this is an older article. I should have read this one first. But the shooter is dead. So the shooter is dead. Maybe I can get an update on this. Let me shift. Let me see if I can get an update on this. This is the Colorado school shooting. Lowell, judging from the sheriff's statement, I wonder if we have a Republican sheriff in a liberal district. Yeah, you know, it's not impossible. This is from the Denver Post. Okay, let's use the Denver Post because they're in Colorado. Suspect dead, 2 students injured in shooting at Evergreen High School. 1 student remained in critical condition at St. Anthony Hospital in Lakewood on Wednesday evening. So that's what I was looking for, is the update on the students. So it looks like one of them must be stable and the other one is in critical. Again, if praying is your thing, I know a lot of you have been praying for the Kirk family. Add this student in your prayers. We don't have the name, but this is a student in Colorado at the Evergreen High School. So if praying is your thing, include him in your prayers, or include the student in your prayers. We don't have a gender or a identification for this person yet. The only person that has died as of now is the shooter himself. So, yep. This got overshadowed yesterday because everyone, including myself, was just overwhelmed by the news that we were getting, and it's unfortunate. I do have some non-political stories, but I'll save those towards the end. We'll do the non-political ones towards the end. Let's see. I got a lot of Fauci stories. I want to talk about this story. Let me read some of your guys' chats. Sounds like he was a loser. Yeah, most school shooters are. Fill sticker? You need the fill sticker, G-Nels? Well, we all know at once when there are updates. We'll all know at once there's updates. Yeah. I'm a security guard, and I think schools should have armed security guards. I agree. I'm fine with schools having armed security guards. Hell, have law enforcement on campus. There should be a small law enforcement office on every campus, I think, for quick responses, because there's often times where those fights get out of hand too, and those security guards, or whatever you want to call them, can't do much. So if we had law enforcement, like a small law enforcement office with like 5 to 10 people in it, they'd be able to respond fucking instantly. Everywhere. We should just have it everywhere. I would be ecstatic to find out that we did that. I have a good friend who is a high school teacher, and he is very good pistol shooter. Good. We at least had the DARE officer when I was at school, the DARE officers. Right, yeah, I had one of those as well, but that's not enough, right? We need more officers on these campuses. Holy crap.